But the North Park's got to get to the board, though. Great job by Colin Lake to get the steal there.
Colin Lake with an open arm.
Lake's steal was actually surprising there because Kalamazoo doesn't really turn the ball over at all this year. They're averaging less than 2 a game.
Three-pointer for Joanne Henry. 3 left on the shot clock. Schwartz drives, can't get it to fall, and it's rebounded by Henry. Up the floor to Robinson. Off the glass for 2. Colin Lake takes the 3. Nothing but net.
We're now joined by head men's basketball coach Tom Slider of the North Park Vikings. North Park coming off a 61-47 victory over Kalamazoo College here on Saturday afternoon. Coach, looking at the stat sheet here, what do you think is probably the biggest glaring stat that sticks out to you that helped the Vikings able to get this victory?
61 points more than them. Okay, I mean that was a grinded out game really, and there's nothing usually with teams that play that kind of style that's pretty, but. A little more on a serious note, they shot 26% the second half, and that really was the difference. I mean, they scored 16 points in the second half. I think that had something to do with changing up defenses a little bit. Our guys kind of dug in a little bit defensively, and as a result, I think they kind of squeezed some shots out and started pressing a little bit. So I think it was a little combination of the two, but anytime you hold a team to 26% in the second half, you ought to have a good shot.
What do you think was the biggest adjustment you guys made in the second half? You guys down by 2 points at halftime. What do you think was the biggest adjustment you guys made for that second half push?
Well, we switched up defenses a little bit. We had a little difficulty with the high ball screen that they ran in the first half, where they were turning the corner and getting the ball deep into the paint and scoring. And so we kind of changed up how we handled that a couple of times. In no way am I going to tell you exactly how we did that if people are watching this. But our guys made the adjustments, and that turned out to be a good thing for us.
Talk about what Jordan Robinson was able to do. 12 points, 12 rebounds, double-double for him, as well as Joanne Henry, 21 points, 5 rebounds, and Colin Lake as well, as what those guys were able to do for you guys tonight.
Well, in Jordan's case, Jordan got in foul trouble in the first half, so a great testimony to him to come back the second half and have the kind of half that he had. I think he had, even though he only played 10 minutes in the first half, he had 8 rebounds. 8 of his 12 rebounds in the first half. So, and he really even struggled early shooting, but he can get it going. He can score in bunches. I mean, Juwan, 21 and 7. I mean, he's becoming a consistent 21 and 7, 21 and 8 guy, which is pretty amazing. And we didn't score as many points today, which got him up and down the floor, but that's what was required to win the game. And we're not totally interested in stats. We're totally interested in the outcome of the game. So, and in Colin's case, Colin also struggled a little bit from the field, but late in the game he's making free throws, and we had freshman and sophomore on the floor to end the game, and the lead just kept getting bigger. So we're pretty pleased.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks so much, Tom, for taking the time, and we wish you guys the best of luck next Saturday.
Go Vikings.